A little quick note, um, about the whole emo Udoka situation. First off, I just want to say I don't really care. Um, that's not really a news to me. That's not really anything to me. I don't care about sports or anything, so I don't really care personally. But I was just listening because I was watching the Breakfast Club and they was talking about something else and they transitioned, and I just thought of a new conspiracy. This is my conspiracy theory to the whole emo Udoka situation. I think it was a hit. I think the woman got paid like her salary. I think they paid her salary and told her to go have sex with emo Udoka. Okay, this is my conspiracy. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Are you talking to squirrels? No, I'm not talking to squirrels. Okay, I was just thinking. It's just my thoughts. It's a theory. Okay. Now why would you say something like that? Because emo Udoka wasn't playing ball. I think he stepped out of line in some way. And they had to get rid of him. And this is how they got rid of him. That's just my theory. Now as more details come... Oh wait, no, I have more to add to that. Because think about it. Only emo Udoka is in the news. I don't hear nothing about this woman. I heard she kept her job. And she didn't have any repercussions. That's why that's why I think it's a conspiracy. That's why I think it was a hit job. Cause think about it, why is she not being punished? You know, he's a coach to a team. The team makes money. She's just a position worker. She don't make the company money. So why is she protected? If anything, she would get the boot. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I believe it's a conspiracy. I think they tried to get rid of him, but they didn't have a reason. I mean, they got reasons, obviously, but this was the reason. Like, they wanted gone everything. They went after his family. You know what I'm saying? He was married. Nah, I'm not gonna put no blame on Ema. You know, he had to take his accountability too, cause he did have sex with that woman, and he was married. So, you know, accountability there. But hey, this is just a review of The Midnight Club on Netflix. Verdict right now. I'm not gonna say. I mean, I did watch it, but I didn't watch it. That's how bad it is. It's so boring. It's so boring. It's not worth watching. I'd rather watch The Society fully through than watch The Midnight Club fully through. Because the only interesting things in The Midnight Club happen 2 minutes before the episode ends. So out of 10 hours, there's only 10 minutes that are worth watching. And honestly, that 10 minutes isn't really worth anything. Because what happens is nothing. Nothing happens. It's not a sequel, but it's in the same universe of Hill House. I don't know if you watched The Haunting of Hill House. I gave that a 10 out of 10. It's phenomenal. But The Midnight Club, no. I give that. It's really boring, and it doesn't. Half the episode is a story that's not related to the overall story of the show. So half the episode is literally just wasting your time. So of the other half of the episode that they use, I'd say like maybe like two, three characters. I'm not really gonna say the main character because I haven't really watched the main character. She didn't really get too much development. The side character, I mean, I skipped their development because it wasn't. I was just trying to look for ghosts and shit, you know, because half the episode was about nothing. So I was just skipping through it, looking to like get to the story. Cause I wanted to see the story. It's supposed to be about witches. Ain't no witch, bro. I mean, I guess there is a witch, because in the end, there was truth about the witches. Obviously. That's why I was trying to that's why I was trying to see the story. The main plot involves witches. Witches are not in the show. There's a witch in the last episode. No, the second to last episode. The last episode is a story, so half of that is nothing. I don't even remember the ending. I don't remember how it ends. I remember the witch that worked the ritual, cause she was trying to live forever or whatever. She was sick. She was gonna die, so they did a ritual to make her live. She's the head mistress of the hospital of Hill House. It's for cancer people. They just get together and they live there until, you know. But she's the head mistress, doctor, whatever. And it goes nowhere. This is why I say I'd rather watch The Society. The Midnight Club is 10 episodes, each hour long. 10 hours for 10 minutes of content? No thank you. The Society was like 8 hours long, and it had 3 hours of content. In The Society, you can watch the first 2 episodes, skip the rest of the season, watch the last episode, you have a 3-part event. That 3-part is good. That 3-part, I give that a 7 out of 10. For The Society, a 7 out of 10 for just the first episode, the second episode, and the last episode. Those 3 episodes are 7 out of 10. Just watch those 3 and you'll be fine. Skip the rest. But for the Midnight Club, there is nothing. There is no hour. I told you it was 10 minutes. It's not worth watching. For the 10 minutes, I give that verdict. I give it a 4. Yeah, I get slightly below average. I give it a 4. Why? Well, it's not really interesting. It's pretty boring. I'm just talking about this 10 minutes though. Even when it involves witches, it's still pretty boring. You know what? I lied. It's probably like 15 minutes. Or, yeah, it's probably like 15 minutes. Because there are a couple episodes where there are ghosts at the end of the last 2 minutes. So I'll say 15 minutes out of 10 hours, 4 out of 10. Slightly below average. Not worth your time. Do not watch. Skip the Midnight Club. Watch The Haunting of Hill House. I would rather watch The Haunting of Bell Manor. I didn't finish The Haunting of Bell Manor, but I'm like 6 out of like 8 or 9 episodes in. At least I watched the full episode of Bell Manor. I did not watch the full episodes of The Midnight Club. Even like the second episode when they start telling stories, I just skipped the story. Why? Because they don't interact with the other stories. They don't cross over to the other stories. They don't even cross over to the plot of the show. So when I tell you half an hour is to waste your time and pad the runtime, it's to pad the runtime. I'm telling you right now, those stories, those little short stories, have nothing to do with the show. I don't know what they are because I didn't watch them. Why? Because I didn't need to. Let's go overall on the Midnight Club. I give it like a 2. It has a story, yeah. It has actors acting. Has a setting, yeah. Plot, sure. I give you that, sure. It's like a C plot, you know. Not like a C plot in a movie, but like a C plot, like a grade, you know, average. But not even average. I'll get a plot like below average, slightly below average, 4. I just thought about American Horror Story Roanoke, which is the best season of American Horror Story. The Haunting of Hill House, the first season, can go toe to toe with Roanoke. Honestly, you can go toe to toe with Roanoke, and I don't know which one will come out on top. I would give it to the Hill House, cause that was amazing. But it would be close. It would be close. I would have to go back and rewatch both of them to give you a real answer, but just off the top of my head, I'll give it to Hill House. In the Midnight Club, like I said, you get 2 minutes of ghosts at the end, and that's it. And they're not even scary ghosts. They're shitty shadow, goosebumps ghost. Like, what the fuck is this, dude? When Anna, when she OD'd, and she came back, she saw a CGI Scooby-Doo shadow monster. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is this? And literally, like, an episode or two before, you had a real fucking ghost with makeup on. It was an old lady ghost with makeup on, and she was haunting the main character. And then you give me this CGI Scooby-Doo shadow monster. I don't want to look at that. The first season had like 100 ghosts hidden within the show. There's nothing hidden in the Midnight Club. Every ghost you see is in your face. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to scare you. It's not even eerie. It's not creepy. This is probably something for, like, I don't know, a 6-year-old. This would probably only even entice them to be scared. What 12-year-old would watch? I'm not 12, but like, what 12-year-old would watch the Midnight Club and be like, oh, this is scary. Oh, this is scary, man. This is a thriller. I can't turn it off, but no. No one's saying nothing about the Midnight Club. You can skip it. Just skip it. Watch Hill House or Bill Manor. Both of those are way better than this. In that order. It goes Hill House, Bill Manor, Midnight Club. And honestly, I'm not excited for the next one. I was really excited for Bill Manor because I watched Hill House, and Bill Manor was kind of a letdown. I didn't finish it. But the Midnight Club, I was excited for the Midnight Club because it was the third installment. And I was just like, okay, the second one, it's whatever, The third one, let's see what it's like, I wasn't turned away because of the second one to the third one. But I'm turned away from the third one to the fourth one. I'm not going to watch this next season. Unless they come back with a Stranger Things season 4, I'm not watching it, bro. But I guess that's just my 2 cents on the whole ordeal of, this is just a quick review of Bill Manor. Not Bill Manor, of Midnight Club. There's no ghost. It's not creepy. It's not scary. It's not a thriller. It doesn't entice you to keep watching. It's not interesting. It pads the runtime, so it wastes your time. The actors are acting. They're pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I'll say they're above average, honestly. They're above average actors. There was one part when they tried to scare you, and I thought, I knew because they could get out, but they're in the basement, the cellar or whatever. In the elevator, so as far as these characters know, that's the only way to get in and out of the cellar. But if you watch The Haunting of Hill House, you know that there are stairs into the cellar. I'm not going to tell you the scene that showed you that in Hill House, because that is absolutely terrifying. That is fucking terrifying. The basement scene in The Haunting of Hill House is fucking terrifying. That scene, the fucking, Mr. Bowler Hat guy scene, there's another scene too. There's a lot of scary, scary, like, this is to scare a grown person, bro. I'm talking actual fear. Like, you might want to either turn the light on or watch it with somebody in the house. That's how fucking scary this shit was. Lucky for me, I had somebody in the house. I stayed up all fucking night watching Hill House. I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes in one night. I was fucking scared, nigga. I had the lights off. I had my door shut. I was in my room. That shit was scary. Honestly, that's part of the reason why I stayed up. Because I was fucking scared to go to sleep. I didn't want to go to sleep after watching that shit. I had to watch something. And lucky for me, or unlucky for me, the story was so interesting, I had to keep watching the same shit. Midnight Club? No. Turn it off. Turn it off. Fuck you, Netflix. You saying you're gonna increase the price in password sharing by 2023? Fuck you, I'm not buying Netflix. This shit's I'm not paying $20 to watch this bullshit. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? Well, fuck Netflix. I'm not gonna say fuck the Hill House stories, but fuck the Midnight Club. And fuck Netflix for putting that shit on here, for thinking that shit was even worthy. You should have changed a whole bunch of. If this show was in the book, if the book in the show is exactly how it played out, If the show is exactly how the book played out, fuck the book. That book is a waste of your fucking time too, telling all those useless fucking stories. I bet half the fucking book is short stories. I bet the only real fucking pages in the book will be like 3 chapters. That's it. If that's how it is. And if it's not how it is, Netflix, you done fucked it up. You done fucked it up. If it's not true to the book, you done fucked it up. And if it is true to the book, that's a shitty fucking book. Yeah, so I guess that's it for this angry rant. I know I still gotta talk about Pearl. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love Pearl. I'm gonna talk about Pearl. That's gonna be the review. Man. I might have to go watch that bitch again. But it is pretty slow in the beginning though. But we're not here to talk about Pearl, we're here to talk about Midnight Club. I know I've been teasing with this Pearl. I said it in the last video. I said it in this video. Motherfucker, I might say it in the next video. Cause I ain't got that video. I ain't make the recording yet. I'm gonna do it though. Like I said, I might have to watch it again. Just so it's a real review. You know, I'm not a movie critic, you know what I'm saying? But just so that it's a real review, I know it. I can tell you it front and back. You know, I might miss something that I ain't see the first time. That always happens, you know. I watched Knives Out 1,000 times, and like the 5th time I watched it, I picked up on something I ain't seen before. So that's it for this angry rant of the Midnight Club. Don't watch it. Did I give a verdict? I said 3, right? Yeah, I said like a 3. You know what? No, not a 3, a 2. I give it a 2 because it pads the runtime. Half the episodes are nothing. That's why I gotta give it a 2 from a 3. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, what about like all the other stuff that you put in there? You can't just say it because you don't like it. I told you why I didn't like it. That's why it sucks. The story, it sucks. How do you have witches that suck? Come on, dude. Hocus Pocus did this shit better than you. Hocus Pocus? Really? Alright, man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. Skip that last snuffle. There's been a couple snuffles. Hopefully I get them on the edit. Or if you hear some snuffles, that's just because it's fall. Alright, the temperatures are dropping. You know what that means. Sniffles, sneezes, coughing. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Stay safe, stay healthy. I think COVID is supposed to be making a comeback. I heard Tim Pool. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the thumbnail. It said something about COVID being stronger. So wash your hands, wash your ass. Stay clean, stay healthy. And do not watch the Midnight Club. Fuck you, Netflix. Not Netflix, it's well, yeah, fuck Netflix for the pricing and the password sharing. But fuck whoever greenlit the Midnight Club. Whoever read that script, fuck you. You need to be fired. You're lucky I'm not your boss, because if I was the boss, you're fucking fired. Whoever not the person who made the idea, not who wrote the script, the person who greenlit the script. That motherfucker's fired. I'm not mad at the person who wrote it. We can go back and we can edit it. We can take out what don't work, like those stupid fucking stories. Chop them bitches in half. Chop them out forever. I don't fucking care. The person who greenlit the show needs to be fired. People who like this show, you need to be fired. If you watched all 10 hours of this, I don't know how the fuck you watched that. But let me stop. That's it. I'm done with the review. The angry rant. I know I got more to say. I know I do. You might hear about it in a future video or something. But that's it. Remember, wash your hands, wash your ass, stay clean and stay healthy.